Ladies and germs, thank you for joining me. I am Mo, and we are going to be playing roughly 1 hour of Heavy Rain. If you haven't seen the previous parts to this video, I would highly recommend kind of seeing those first. But even if you haven't, you know, it's all good. You're here now. And now that we're kind of caught up, I want you to sit back and relax as I kind of navigate us through this investigation. Welcome to Heavy Rain. And continue. So again, I've been mentioning this at the beginning. Now I need you guys to have your eyes and ears open because there's so many things happening in terms of what you have to remember, in terms of the scene, the clothes, the time, the inches of rain, the day. Okay, so we're playing as Ethan. When we press L2, we can kind of see his thoughts. So he's thinking about 4 things at the moment. He's thinking about whether or not this might be a trap. He's thinking about the clue, the trial, and the power plant. Let's see.
This is the old Pico power station. I thought it was abandoned.
His thoughts still seem like the voice acting for his thoughts still seem very kind of unusual for someone that is kind of maybe going through a lot of stuff, and he's got some kind of schizophrenia. His inner monologue is still quite monotonous, quite robotic. But let's go through the door here. Maybe there's some other. Actually, I don't think there is any other way in. Let's just kind of go through these doors and see what happens. So at the moment, I'm tapping X. Because anything to do with speed or strength in the game requires you to like button tap the command that kind of pops up, and it looks like we can't open this door just yet for some reason. So yeah, there probably is another way around. What are his thoughts? Clue.
Now where am I supposed to go? There must be a clue or something. The origami figure was in the form of a butterfly. So, am I looking for a butterfly? What the hell am I supposed to do here? It might be a trap. I had better be careful.
I had better hope that if they've developed... I was just about to say, there must be a way in. So these are the ones where I've got to hold the button down as they appear. So that's some DNA on the fence now. We're going to try and navigate through this power station without being completely electrified. And he walks pretty fast at the moment, so I'm kind of happy with that. In previous videos I've kind of alluded to the... Wait a minute, what's that? That's a butterfly. That's a butterfly. I've alluded to the fact that walking around in this game is kind of fiddly. And it's not as polished as it could be. But the story kind of makes up for it. Oh, oh wow, I entered this room and things just got really spicy. It's almost like I can sense some kind of green chili in the vicinity. So I'm tapping X, tapping X, tapping X, trying to open this this wheel-locked kind of a vault door against a really dirty wall. Lowly, Chili, how you guys doing? You didn't miss much, by the way. We just kind of started. We're in this power plant now. He's gotten a clue for maybe the next location. And we kind of had to go in through the side fence. And the only thing that happened was I think he got caught on some barbed wire and there's some of his blood, which is like now DNA, on the fence. And now we have a matchbox. And now you're all caught up. Quickest I've seen any character move in this game so far. Yeah, that's why I'm very happy about this. This is amazing. This guy's moving very quick today. Oh. I got distracted there because I was trying to pull up the 1 hour timer, the ceremonial 1 hour timer. But the thing with this game is every time I kind of look away, I look at chat or someone says something or I'm looking for something happens and then I either miss a clue or we miss a prompt. So this is where you guys come in. I want you to drink in the scene. Like, see everything, take note of everything. What is he wearing? What time is it? All these little things, they're all going to add up. And they'll be very useful to us at some point. Because I remember early on in the game, I didn't even remember what time it was when we lost our son. That's just bad. That's just bad. So anyway, let's continue here by holding down circle and pressing start on the 1 hour timer at the same time. That's what you call multitasking. And then messing up L1, obviously. So hold down the circle button, hold down the L1 button, and getting through this crawl space. Which looks like a trap. Yeah, this is some Saw shit right now, guys. Chili, I'm good, but right now we're trapped in this kind of this tunnel space, so I'm kind of feeling a little claustrophobic. Okay, so I'm pressing R2 and that's kind of crawling him along the floor here in this tunnel. That is definitely a trap. Oh. Okay, so there's glass on the floor, on the ground, where he's crawling. He's just lit a match.
Broken glass. Sharp as a razor. Impossible to go back. I'm gonna have to crawl through it, slowly, so I don't tear up my arms.
Why is it impossible to go back? I don't think it's impossible. I just think the door closed, and I'm gonna have to gently press down R2. So R2 is, for those of you that are not familiar with the PS4 controller, it's a trigger button that you can kind of gently press. And I'm kind of gently pressing it now to kind of move along. Whoa, that's a lot more broken glass. There's a lot more broken glass. We will try to be careful, Chili, but this is gonna hurt one way or the other. Okay, what's he doing? Okay, so this kind of prompt means to move the controller in a particular direction. And I'm not a fan of this mechanic, but this is what happens when I kind of move the control pad down.
The match flame. It indicates where the fresh air comes from. All I have to do is follow the wind.
Now imagine there was oil on the ground there. I'm guessing we have a limited number of these matchsticks too. So I'm no scientist, but I think we're gonna go left. Okay. So this is some kind of, yeah, the trial, so we're gonna try and concentrate and pay attention.
A dead end. I'm gonna die in here if I don't find a way out soon.
Wait, didn't the air come from the left side? Would that not be where you kind of need to go if there's an exit? Okay, anyway, let's keep going.
The match flame. It indicates where the fresh air comes from. All I have to do is follow the wind.
I could have sworn we did that. Not sure what happened there. Okay, so you can't even hold on to the matchstick for too long. So we're gonna slowly crawl our way forward because I would have thought the wind was coming from the other direction. I guess not. Once again, a game that Stoofy has played ages ago but can barely remember anything about. Me too. I don't remember this bit. I played it once when it first came out, I think on the PS3. And I think now we need to pull out a matchstick and kind of figure out which way we're going. Hopefully we have enough left. So what does that tell you? That tells you the wind is coming from the right, correct? Because it's blowing towards the left. I think you were right about the wind. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, because the one we just seen now is blowing from the right, so you'd imagine the wind is coming from the right. So should we go right or should we go left? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds while I sip some green tea. I need some green tea. Things are getting stressful, guys. is being sucked towards the wind. Okay, that's an important kind of distinction to make, because I thought the wind was blowing. Go right, go left. Come on, guys, we need to be on the same page. Because the last time I tried to follow the direction that the wind was blowing from, it was just a dead end apparently. So I think Nightwolf might have something to being sucked towards the wind. So let's try maybe go left. Because the other logic didn't work, like, you know, the other direction. So let's keep moving here. This is actually pretty cool because I can move slowly enough and check the chat so I can see what you guys are up to. I think I agree with Stoofy. I don't understand the logic, but I guess we shouldn't repeat what didn't work. Yeah, so the first time we tried it, it didn't quite work. So now it's either, so whichever way the flame is pointing towards, I think is the direction we need to go in. If yeah, if that's the logic here in this tunnel. I hope, am I too loud compared to the actual game? Sorry, my voice kind of broke there. Figaro, Figaro, when your moon hits the pie, hits the sky like a big pizza pie. That's amore. We need another matchstick. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I mean, so far everything seems to be like we haven't hit any dead ends. So unless we're just crawling around aimlessly, I think we're kind of moving in the right direction. That definitely looks like the light at the end of the tunnel. Coin a phrase, or to borrow a phrase, sorry. The balance sounds good. Thank you, Stoofy. Yeah, Chili, I thought the same thing as you, but apparently that's not how wind works. Apparently that's not how physics and wind and stuff work. We're just not good at it. But yeah, it looks like we reached our destination. You have arrived at your destination. Yeah, this is definitely some Saw level stuff. So I'm holding down square, holding down X, holding down L1 as he kind of gathers himself and stands up. And there's some kind of a chute going down into something. Let's see what his thoughts are. Let's see how he feels.
Keep it together, Ethan. Come on.
To jump or not to jump?
Fuck that.
He has no choice.
Whatever, I don't really have a choice. There's no other way out. Right. I guess I don't really have any choice.
I'm assuming I have to let go. Usually it just kind of does its thing, but if I let go... Oh! Oh, shoot. What the maze is this? So there's the butterfly on the far end of this room, and it looks like we have to make our way to it by going through this maze of electricity. Ah, and there's a blue door that says coward on it, so I'm assuming that if for any reason we can't figure it out, it will give us the option to kind of go through there. I don't know. Let's see if it's even a thing. Yeah, so there is definitely an option for going through that door, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to give this a try. and kind of see if we can figure this out. So we started here, and I believe there was a prompt for square. Okay, so there's one over here, and he's again back to moving really slowly, which is kind of annoying, but it's understandable. He just crawled through a lot of glass. Sorry, my mistake, and took a nasty fall. Is there another angle we can get on this maze? So there's two things we can work with, or two angles, sorry, and they're both kind of useless in a sense, because it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't give me the kind of scope I want of this situation. But let's press square and triangle to see if we can kind of get through this. This does not look like a good idea. Oh, my fingers are getting tied up now, guys. Don't go from there. Yeah, I kind of started to realize that when he was... Okay, this one doesn't look as powered. Maybe we should go through here. The next one doesn't have electricity. Yeah. This one's got a bit more electricity. I think the third one... Oh, don't lean into it. See, this is where walking controls in this game are slightly frustrating. You know, just a little bit. But I don't think he'll automatically electrocute himself unless we make a mistake on the right thumbstick. But let's try it here, seeing as doesn't look like there's much. And the... Whoa. Oh, I see. It's one of these ones. So now we have a better picture. So if anyone can figure this out by looking at the maze, please guide me. Backseat Gaming is 100% okay. I think I'm gonna go maybe left or straight. I think if I go left, up, right, up, that could be the way. So maybe we try that. Yeah, go left sounds good. I don't think, yeah, because if we go straight, there's nothing really I can see beyond that next bit, so... Oh, no, it looks like we have to go this way. Do we? Oh, this is tricky. Okay, maybe left now. No, he's gonna continue to try to go straight. I wanna go left. So circle, I think, is to kind of go back to where we came from. Left doesn't seem to be an option. So we're gonna have to go straight. But I don't know about this, dude. I don't know about this. There's a lot of electricity flying around. What is this? This is not gonna work. Okay, so that's not an option. So we didn't get hurt, but it wasn't really an option. Why does it not let us just go through this way? That's why I don't understand. Oh, it does. We just have to see, this is the fiddliness of the game. So when I press L1, it changes the angle. So now we can kind of move, I guess, left, and then it will be up and up. That seems like the easiest path. So let's kind of try go this way. Oh, I felt that. Is he still being electrocuted? I'm not sure. This is harder than it looks, because it does tie your fingers up in kind of weird positions that you're not used to holding with a controller. Let's try go through here. Okay, this is fairly simple, all the back buttons. Now we have X. Whoa! Okay, so that was different. So... Okay, so I need to hold down the full back buttons, and then when it comes to X, I have to continually tap the button, which is a different sequence for this one. So L2... R2, and then here we go. Let's take a deep breath. Sip some tea during this little mini cutscene. I mean, hopefully this works, because if it works, this is a bit less intimidating than I thought it would be. But it's still, uh-oh. Okay, so we've made it. Something Roosevelt. That has to be Roosevelt. Roosevelt Avenue. No. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it is something Roosevelt. It looked like Roosevelt. It could be something else, but I very much doubt it. At the moment, okay, so it looks like we're switching back to Madison, who is, from what we know, a 27-year-old insomniac, who is, and if someone can remember her occupation, please remind us. I thought the bottom line says Revelations. Yeah, something was off about the spelling, that's why I'm not 100% sure about it being Roosevelt, if it's an address. She's a photographer, yes. Thank you, Nightwolf.
Oh my god. Ethan. Ethan, can you hear me?
So this would be the second time she's kind of seeing him in a situation where he needs to be patched up, or he's done something to get himself hurt. So maybe if she looks around the room and checks this box, she might find something.
Origami figures. What is he doing with them?
Just a quick survey, like, which of the characters do you guys feel you most connect with so far? So, you know, we've got Madison, who we're playing with at the moment, Ethan, who's lost his kid, there's Private Eye, who's Scott Shelby, and I think there's one more, there's Jaden, who is I think he's FBI or CIA, or he's some kind of an agent. What shall we do here, guys? Let's look around the room. So she's seen the origami figures. He's FBI, yeah, thank you. Shelby says Jas. Is there anything out here? So I don't see anything to interact with at the moment. Um,
You've got a hell of a fever. Arms look really bad. I need to disinfect your wounds. Are those burn marks on your chest? I'm gonna have to get your clothes off to disinfect those wounds.
oh, that is not good. And that was from making one mistake on the command prompt. So it would have been interesting to see how it would have went if we would have done it clean.
Those are serious burns. I don't know if I can do anything for you.
Do we not have disinfectant in the old bathroom? So if I remember correctly, okay, so it looks like we don't need to remember anything. She just picks everything up. How is it his arms has no cuts despite all the glass he crawled through?
I'm no doctor, but I'll do what I can.
So we need disinfectant. Maybe his jacket was really good. Maybe it was one of those super dry jackets, you know, those really thick ones.
Crap. That's disinfectant. Not terribly good for burns.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm not a medic here. I don't know what we're doing. So let's just. Oh, there we go. There you go. There are scratches on his arm.
Sorry. I'll go easier.
Okay, so we can turn over. There we go. Are you happy now? Are you happy? You can see that his arms are all like mashed up and cut. And on top of that, I'm giving him more pain because I don't know how to disinfect him or his cuts properly enough. Okay, let's do this gently. Move down the right stick very gently, and let's try this again. And another time. Otherwise, we'll have to do this all over again. Oh. 4 prompts.
Your wounds are disinfected.
That was really affectionate for someone that you've only met once, right? So bandages is probably... Ointment is probably what his chest needs right now. Yes, I'm very happy now. Now that makes more sense. Okay, so let's put the Vicks Vapor Rub across the chest. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of
That should ease the
fur.
pain.
Okay, so now he needs probably the bandages after the disinfectant. I don't think it really matters about the order now that I think about it. We should probably put the bandages on straight after we disinfected there. My man, do me a favor, turn your arm over. Alright, here we go. Wrap you up. And it looks like there's one thing left for his fever. Wait, hold on, no, was there not something else? I don't get why she has to sit all the way back down just because we mess up a command prompt. Like, seriously? So hold down L1 and then continuously press triangle. So that is rotate the right stick.
That's all I can do. How do you feel? Ethan?
He's unconscious. Now I'll just have to wait. And hope he wakes up.
How do you feel?
I've been better. Was I out for long?
About 3 hours.
Why the Guardian Angel act? You don't even know me.
What are we going with? Are we going with memory or are we going with no choice? I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't particularly know what memory is supposed to mean, but no choice is like, obviously if someone's on the ground, you're going to try and do what you can to help them, right?
You didn't really leave me any choice. I couldn't just leave you like that.
Yeah, I was curious too, but
You said you were here because you're an insomniac?
I've been going through a bit of a tough patch the last few months. It's the kind of stuff you prefer to forget. I do what I can to live with it, but it's not easy. You got some kind of a problem?
Bigger than you can possibly imagine.
You mixed up with the mafia? Owe someone money? Something like that?
Listen, I'm truly grateful for your help, but for your own sake, I think it's better if you don't ask any questions.
what do we do? Do we leave or do we help? Do we kind of persist or do we just kind of leave the situation as is and be like, you know, it's none of our business. We ain't got nothing to do with anything. Yeah, I was thinking help too. Maybe we can have them work together. Maybe that's an option.
Maybe I could help you.
No one can help me. You've already done a lot, Madison.
Yeah, I think we're all in unison, in agreement. Yeah, try and
Right.
help.
I'm gonna go. Take care.
Oh, that was quite smooth. It just kind of changed us back from Madison back to Ethan. What do we do? Should we sit down and see what our thoughts are at the moment? Let's kind of collect our thoughts. We've been through a lot. Let's see what's going on inside the old noggin, eh?
I don't want that girl to get involved. No one must know until I find my son.
Okay, we can relate to that. We can resonate with that.
I need to get going. I've already lost too much time.
So he doesn't want to rest. He's had like 3 hours to kind of recuperate.
I'm coming, Sean. I'll find you wherever you are.
And in terms of his mindset,
Must stay on my feet.
okay. So taking a break right now is probably not what we want to do. Should we go and see if there's anything on the balcony? I don't think we've actually been out here before, so let's just take a quick look to see if there's anything. Okay, so we can actually sit outside on the chair. That's something. But there doesn't appear to be anything else we can do. Let's see if this I don't think it will trigger anything. I think it's just kind of somewhere to sit. His thoughts don't change. Neither does the angle that we have. Oh, there's something actually we can do with the bedside fridge. Nothing in there. So yeah, we should probably just get back to business. I mean, if that's what he wants to do. Are you prepared to make a sacrifice to save your son? 9711 Marble Street. I think Ethan's story is pretty much more intriguing at the moment, but
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it. I've got nothing to do with that business. I never killed nobody.
Oh, no? Then why did you run away when they came to question you?
I already told you I forgot to report to my parole officer. I didn't want to go back to prison. When I saw the cops, I just bolted. I wasn't thinking straight.
We checked out his statement. He has an alibi for at least 3 of the murders.
Fuck, that bastard was a perfect fit. Shit!
Ash? Okay. Sean Moss's mother is here. She'd like to speak with you.
It was a few months back. The middle of the night. It was pouring down. Ethan came home completely drenched at about 3. I asked him where he'd been. He spoke about drowning, the rain. He didn't make any sense. There was something in his eyes. As if it wasn't really him. There may be no connection, but the next day there was that announcement about another victim of the origami killer. Find my son. I'm begging you.
Whoa, that was chilling. That was a chilling revelation.
Police Lieutenant Carter Blake. This is Agent Norman Jaden of the FBI. According to our information, Ethan Mars is one of your patients. We'd like to ask you a few questions about him.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
I beg your pardon?
I'm bound by an oath of secrecy. Under no circumstances may I discuss my patients.
My job is to find Sean Mars alive, and I don't give a damn about any bullshit oath.
Convince, shrink, insist. I think some of the options were convince, insist, and it's fading away. I don't know. We're gonna have to do. Let's just try convince.
I'm sorry,
I
can't help you.
Reason with him?
Now I must ask you to leave.
You need to cooperate, for your own sake.
Reason with him. Okay, so let's try and.
It's your duty to inform the police if you suspect one of your patients, Doctor.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just giving you some free advice, Doc. I suggest you take it.
Convince, insist. Insist.
He's right. Legally, you gotta tell us what you know.
I am going to call the police and make a complaint about your behavior.
Doctor, you are really pushing my buttons. The only thing I'm interested in is saving that kid's life. So, you're gonna be a good boy and tell me what I want to know, or I am really gonna lose my temper.
What are you doing? You out of your mind?
Back off, Jaden. This guy knows something, and I'm not leaving here until he tells me what it is. Come on, Doc. There's an easy way and a hard way. It's your fucking choice.
Well, I didn't mean to do that.
What's up with you, Norm? Are you getting cold feet? You don't like to get your hands dirty, huh? I thought you wanted to save that kid.
I want to save Sean Mars just as much as you do, but that doesn't give me the freedom to do what the hell I like, so you're gonna stop this shit right now!
I'll get you for this, Jaden. Don't worry. I will not forget.
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. Feels responsible for his death.
Yo, Aaliyah.
Sort of morbid neurosis. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
Okay, okay. Aaliyah, hope you're good. Thanks for joining us. So the evidence is kind of pointing in the direction of Ethan being the origami killer. But at the same time, we just did this whole maze, this soul maze of trials, and I don't know. What do you guys think? What's the suspicions?
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want a man outside his place day and night. Notify all agencies to start looking for him. I want you to keep an eye on the train stations, the airports, the bus terminals. I want every cop in the city on his ass, so that if he moves, we know about it. Yes, Ethan Mars is the origami killer.
Ethan is being framed. Okay, I didn't even consider that. But his own wife said that he was out, and then he came back at like 3 a.m. and he had some look in his eyes. And he was talking about drowning. It's Thursday, 7 a.m., 2.992 inches of snow. See, I caught myself there. You're right, I did say snow yesterday. I meant rain. Heavy rain. Okay, so we're playing as Detective Shelby now. It looks like we don't need to interact with the bodyguard, so we're good. We can just go up to him and be like, yo!
Nice shot. Thank you. Please come in, Mr. Shelby. Would you care for a coffee? Oh, no thanks. Do you play? I tried once, but I think the owner of the course is still looking for me. It's an interesting sport. It requires strength, but also a cool head and absolute precision. Would you care to hit a few balls with me? There's no danger of damaging the greens here. Okay. Take off your jacket and grab a club.
So I just put 312 in the chat because that's the booth that they're playing in. Maybe that's useful at some point.
The balls are in that basket.
Okay, so let's approach the golf balls.
The most important thing is to grip the club correctly. When you feel ready, you swing.
R1, holding down L1, pulling back, and swing.
Well, it's only your first ball. You should try to strike it a little harder next time. I'm assuming you didn't invite me here just to play golf, Mr. Kramer. I hear you've been asking questions about my son. That's right. I want to know if Gordy is linked to the origami killer case in any way.
So this is Gordy's father, the crazy kid who was quite eccentric.
My son had nothing to do with that sordid case.
Well, then he has nothing to fear from my investigation.
You have no business investigating my son. I told you, he had nothing to do with it.
With all due respect, Mr. Kramer, it's up to me to decide who I want to investigate.
I'm an influential man, Mr. Shelby, and I did very well for loyalty.
Are you trying to buy me?
Let's just say I'm trying to show you where your interest lies. How much do you want to leave my son alone?
Oh, what do we do here?
I think you misunderstood me. I don't play that game.
Don't go near my son, Mr. Shelby. If you do, you'll regret it.
Have a nice day, Mr. Kramer.
Does anyone else suspect Shelby of being the origami killer? Because I still can't shake the whole thing about the typewriter, how dismissive he was to like Lauren's envelope that she presents him, and he seems insistent maybe to pin this on someone else, and like he says it couldn't be bought, but is that because he's morally unshakable, or he's trying to pin this on someone else? Like, I don't know, it's a possibility. But it's Tuesday, 4:37 a.m. 3-point-something inches of rain. And we are playing as Ethan again. There's something on the floor here.
Porcelain lizards? They look new. Out of place with the rest of this old beat-up stuff.
Do we smash it? I don't get it. Did something come out? Ah, okay. Can you still hear me, by the way? Because I'm getting some weird okay, so that key must open this door. I don't think there's anything we can do further beyond this point, so I think we have to go through the door. Yeah, I still hear you. No, I was just checking. Thanks, guys. So yeah, let's go through here. So there's some kind of a tablet or some kind of a device on the table. But before we look at that, let's have a look around the... Yeah, there's absolutely, I don't think, anything here. This is just... what was it? 9 something something Marble Street. So this is like an abandoned house that had the origami lizard hiding, you know, sorry, the lizard was hiding the key. He doesn't have any thoughts. just yet. You'd think his mind would be racing at this point, but clearly isn't. There's only one thing we can do, so let's just have a look at what's kind of on the device here.
Are you prepared to suffer to save your son? You have 5 minutes to cut off the last section of one of your fingers in front of the camera. If you succeed, you will get your reward.
What? Wait, did I hear that right? We have 5 minutes to cut off a section of... What? Oh my god, I just realized there's a saw on the floor. We need to think about this.
Gotta find a sharp object, something that'll make a clean cut. I don't want to have to start hacking away at it.
He sounds so fucking calm about someone that's just found out that he's got 5 minutes left with the ends of one of his fingers. One of his digits are about to be shortened. What else is he thinking about? Give up, pain, give up.
I can't cut off my own finger. I just can't do it. I want to save Sean. I'd do anything. Anything but that.
Wow, okay.
The pain's gonna be intense. Gotta find some way to reduce it.
You have 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
I might just be able to get through this if I make the right choices. There's gotta be a way to do this.
What do you think we should do? We have like about just over 4 minutes left.
This is fucking nuts. I can't do it. I want to save Sean, but I refuse to do this. I have to go through with it. I have no choice, for Sean's sake.
So we have to do this?
5
What
minutes.
if
I've got
the timer
5 minutes to cut off my
expires?
finger. Gotta decide now.
What if the timer expires? Like, do we... I don't know.
Cut off a finger? No way! This could all go horribly wrong. I'm not going to save my son by dying here.
Oh, that was all in the space of 1 minute. That's a lot of thoughts. They're just... Wow, that's nuts.
You have 4 minutes left.
I'm still thinking, what if we let the timer run out? Would that mean... I don't know. That might affect the whole story. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's something on the wall. Should we put that back for now and see if there's anything else in the room before we decide to just lose one of our Okay, so there's a couple of options now. Yeah. We should probably keep that in mind. See, this is what happens. If you go back to episode 1 and you see what he didn't do, I kind of
have 3 minutes and 30 seconds
put us in this situation. There's something else. There's a lot of other things on the floor here. Wait a minute. What's he thinking? Wait, what was that? What was that? That was some kind of... That was another option for something. This is some kind of sharp piece of something. Wait, hold on. So there's a saw. We don't want to use the saw. There's some alcohol. There's something in the corner as well, actually. Oh. No, 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 don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Stay in the room.
You have 3 minutes left.
You just gave yourself a #1 reason punishment for not washing your hands in the first. Yeah, but there's another option here. Look, there's some kind of there's something here, and he looks over at something on the left. It looks like a canister. Oh no, there is no way this, like, he's got, oh my god.
You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Gotta keep it clear head. Everything's gonna be okay. I'll be able to get through this if I just think out exactly what I have to do. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it for Sean's sake. I'd do anything to save my son.
Why does he just put it down? I don't understand. Okay, so we've sat down, kind of mustered up the courage to kind of just lose the end of a finger, and for some reason he doesn't want to do it.
You have 2 minutes left.
Oh, maybe I don't know. I'm confused now. I can't think straight. I think the cleanest cut would be from. Wait, what is this? Would this be cleaner than the thing on the wall there, the chef's knife? Okay, it doesn't look like we can put this down anymore. The bottle for disinfection. Oh yeah, why can't we put this down? I want to put this down. Where did we pick it up from? We picked it up from here somewhere, right? Shit. Okay, so I think there's options. So yeah, let's take the bottle. I think the rod is for kind of, so you know, the heat kind of.
1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Okay. We'll keep the bottle. And then I think we're gonna need this.
You have 1 minute left. You have 50 seconds left. You have 40 seconds left. You have 30 seconds. Under the desk.
Okay, so it does look like Roosevelt. So it looks like location 852 something Roosevelt. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, that was intense.
That's affirmative, Lieutenant. We're in position.
Perfect. Nobody moves until I give the signal. Is that clear? We nail him as soon as he sets foot outside.
Right, Lieutenant.
Lucky that patrol spotted his car.
What's he doing in there?
Beats me. You're the profiler, right? I thought you were supposed to be right inside the killer's head.
Well, that's just it. What I know of Ethan Mars doesn't match the killer's psychological profile.
I know what the jury's gonna choose between your theories and concrete proof. What the fuck is that girl doing there? If Mars comes out now, she's gonna be in trouble.
What do we do, Lieutenant? Want to get her out?
No, stand down.
Okay, so we're playing again as Madison. I don't know exactly where we're going or what her thoughts are.
The police. They staked out the building where Ethan is.
Okay, so... So I could have sworn the camera cut to like an alleyway or something, but I don't exactly know.
She's going inside. Maybe she lives there. Just as well. We don't want anyone hanging around if Mars comes out.
Ethan, what happened? The police. They're out there. I think they're here to arrest you. We've got to find another way out.
Shit. What's he up to in there? Wait for a go on my word.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything in this room. And it looks like we have a time limit. What are her thoughts?
Come on, think of something. Think of something fast. He looks bad. What happened?
I think we should go up the stairs because that's the only option we have right now.
You can't get out that way.
What is the
solution? There's gotta be a solution. We've got to get out of here fast. The cops are gonna break in any second.
So, there's stairs there, but we can't seem to go up the stairs, which is kind of frustrating. We need to think of, okay, so there's something we can interact with over here.
They're still out there. We've got to find another way.
Okay. Maybe there's something underground. Maybe there's something behind this wall. Those are some heavy books. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. So we moved the book the book box. Okay, maybe this is a way out. Okay, maybe those that book box will come in handy. There's gotta be something here.
The window's too high. I'll never manage to pull myself up.
Come on. Alright, so we're gonna press triangle, press triangle, press triangle. Move this over to the window.
Ready on my go.
Okay.
Stay here, Jaden.
Out of the question. I'm coming with you.
2 men at the door, hold your positions. It's a go.
Come on, let's go this way.
Oh, come on, move.
Hey, you, don't move! I'll shoot!
Come on, quick!
I can't.
Hands in the air!
Lieutenant, there's a man and a woman exiting the alley.
Woman? Shit! It's that girl who went in! Everybody downstairs! They're in the alley! Follow them!
Okay, so it looks like... yeah, we gotta get through the traffic here and head down the subway, because that seems like the only way we're gonna escape these guys. Okay, maybe go left. Oh my god, this is so long.
Don't move!
What? Okay, so that's interesting. Ethan's gonna be under police jurisdiction. It looks like we're switching back to Jaden now, so I think we're gonna be questioning him. Just unlock the trophy, hands up. And I've just realized that our hour kind of has expired, so this might be a good place to call it. Let's just let the game load up. What are your suspicions, guys? Who did it? Who did it? Who's the origami killer?
I'm not here to judge you, Ethan. I'm trying to save the life of your son. We still have time, but it's running out. Help me, Ethan. Tell me what you know. Ethan, I'm trying to help you. I just want to understand what happened. But you have to trust me.
I don't think he's gonna tell him anything, because he's been hiding stuff as is. Convince victims, desperate.
Look at these, Ethan. Look at these. 8 photographs. 8 lives taken. Drowned in the goddamn rain. Recognize this one, huh? That's your son, Ethan. That's Sean. He is still alive. Talk to me, Ethan. Say something!
You think it's the interrogation officer. So there's convince, angry, or desperate. What are we going with? I'm gonna sip some green tea. Convince, angry, or desperate. I don't think he'd say anything, to be honest, though. I don't think he'd say anything to the cop. Convince? Okay.
You've lost, Ethan. What will you gain with one more victim? Huh?
I kidnapped my son. But I can't remember what happened.
Yeah, I know. I just realized that too.
I don't know where he is. The only way to find him is to let me out of here. I'm the only person who can save him.
Okay, so he now believes that it's him, and it's his split personality that's kind of gone and done this. Let's see what the options are. Skeptical, aggressive, insistent. Let's just...
You don't remember anything, but you think you're the origami killer. I'm sorry, Ethan, but you're gonna have to do a lot better than that if you want me to believe you.
I love my son. I love my son. If you keep me here, Sean is going to die.
Time's running out, Ethan. And frankly, I don't care why you did it. The only thing I want to know is where you've hidden Sean.
I don't know. I would already have saved him if I knew where he was.
Okay. This is your last chance, Ethan. And this time, I suggest you think carefully before you answer. Where is Sean?
I told you I don't know.
Ah!
Wrong answer.
If you beat him, his confession's worthless. They'll throw the case out.
What's the matter, huh? Nothing to say, huh? Can't fucking remember? Huh? See if this refreshes...
Even if he is a killer, that doesn't give you the right to beat him.
Whose side are you on, Norman? Are you defending this piece of shit?
I'm defending the law, and the law says he is innocent until proven guilty.
This guy's got no rights, do you hear me? No rights at all! You fuck! Now you're gonna tell me what I want to know or I'm gonna fucking cripple you!
Sounds like an... Yeah, it does sound like an American cop.
Blake! What are you doing? This guy's a killer! He's got no fucking rights! He's gonna tell me everything!
I think there's only so many times you can say something before you just have to shove him off. Or you just leave. Okay, so he stormed out, so there must be a reason that we've stormed out. Where are we storming to? That's the question. What are his thoughts?
That is not the way it's gonna go. I'm gonna tell the whole story to Captain Perry.
Okay, so he's about to go snitch. Where is Captain Perry? And his arm is kind of, I don't know if you noticed, but his arms are kind of acting funny, and we know that he's got some kind of addiction issues. Where's Captain Perry? Okay, I see him, I see him. No? Is that not him?
Fuck! That asshole has gone too far this time.
I don't see the cap. I just see a bunch of office workers. And I see his arm. It's just kind of he's kind of having a reaction to his state right now. Maybe through here?
Blake is trying to beat a confession out of Ethan Mars. You've got to do something!
Which is more important, Norman? Finding little Sean Mars or sparing that lowlife a few bruises? You can't make omelets without breaking a few eggs.
God damn! Ethan Mars is innocent! We've got to get back to looking for Sean if we're to have any chance of finding him alive!
This case has worn you out, Norman. You need some time off to think it through.
Do we take the Tripto or do we not take the Tripto? Do we go back? Do we do the drugs or do we just leave it? Oh, I don't think I pressed anything though. Oh no, no, don't do it, don't do it. I didn't press anything. Don't, oh no. I think he did it. I don't think he gave us a choice. I think we were a bit hesitant, and then it just kind of, he just kind of caved.
Your vodka, sir.
Thanks.
You look preoccupied, if you don't mind my saying so. Problems with the investigation?
Blake is convinced that Mars is the killer.
Not you. I thought there was some evidence to that effect.
That's true. But it just doesn't make sense. His psychological profile doesn't fit. Neither does the geolocalization. I can't see this father drowning 8 victims before kidnapping his own kid. Mars is not the Aragami killer. I'd stake my life on it.
Then who is?
I haven't the faintest fucking idea.
Maybe you should review the evidence in your possession.
That's just what I was thinking of doing.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
I'm trying to keep a handle on it, but that's difficult. It gets more and more difficult.
It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Okay, so it looks like we're looking at his background through his Neo shade, so he's got this kind of a dune setting for when he does work. So let's look at the clues that we have so far.
Well, looks like there's something new. The video recording from near the park on the afternoon Sean Mars disappeared. I doubt there's anything on it, but you never know.
So analyze is up, I'm assuming. Yeah.
A Chevrolet model corresponding to the tire prints passed at 1602 heading for the park, when in the opposite direction at 1637. That could fit the time that Sean Mars disappeared. Could it be the killer's car?
Okay, so even the last time we did this, there was no data for geoanalysis, so I have no idea what that kind of feature does. Are there any other clues we haven't looked at? Tire tracks, I think we've looked at already.
Pity we can't see the driver's face.
I'm gonna go play some Persona. I think I'll be back tomorrow. See you. Yeah, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy Persona, and don't play it for too long, man. This guy's like on Persona for like hours at a time. But yeah, enjoy it, man. I'll see you soon. Maybe we should check this.
The car was stolen. Let's see. A certain Jackson Neville was suspected of stealing it, but the charges were dropped. Not enough evidence.
Okay, so I don't know if there's any other... Oh, this might be, yeah, new.
Jackson Neville, aka Mad Jack, involved in several cases of buying and selling stolen vehicles. Considered to be very dangerous. This guy might have provided the killer with a car. It's a pretty slim lead, but it's all I have right now.
Okay, so I think some of the least engaging portions of this game for me are definitely when he's doing his kind of work in the office space. I think the most intense scene was obviously with Ethan kind of cutting off his finger. I thought maybe, you know, there's going to be an ending where you can play it without actually doing that and letting the time expire. But we don't know. We won't know what's going to happen with that in this particular case. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like he's calmed down. He's taken his trip though. Let's kind of go outside and see what's happening.
Did Mars confess?
No, not yet. He lost consciousness. We'll give him a break and then we'll get back to him.
He must be tougher than I thought.
Tough or not, he'll crack. They all do.
I gotta find some way to get Ethan Mars out of here. Even if there's only a 1 in 1,000 chance he's telling the truth, he may still be able to save his son.
Gonna kick off in 1 hour. I expect it'll be quite an event.
Don't you want to wait until we actually got his confession?
No point. We've got him dead to rights. That's all the press wants to know.
Ethan Mars is innocent. He truly believes that he alone can save Sean. What if he's right? I'll play those odds. I got to get him out of here.
Okay, so this is his own office. We need to find the room that he was being interrogated in. So it looks like Jaden's gonna try and kind of break him out. Where did he storm out of though? I don't remember. Maybe there's a room on this side. No, this is the restroom, so this is where he went. What's in here? Interrogation room. Okay, so now that the camera's off, we need to find a way to kind of get him out. So he's on the floor. He's traumatized AF. So we need to kind of get him out. There's a cop there as well, so we need to remove him from the situation somehow. So let's see if we can find that other room. Okay, yeah. So this is where he stormed out of.
Leave us alone.
Lieutenant Blake said to...
Please, leave us alone.
Right. I'll be at the door if you need anything.
Christ. Are you all right, Ethan?
Okay, we gotta help this guy. He's been through some shit. Let's help him up. Let's help him up. I think Nightwolf is right. I don't think he is Ethan.
I gotta get out of here. I've gotta save my son.
Let's see what I can do.
Okay, so what do we do? What's he thinking?
Shit! What am I doing? Helping a suspect to escape? That'll cost me my badge and earn me a 10-year stretch. Should be able to get him out of here without being noticed.
So what would be the play here? How do we get him out?
I'm gonna find a way to get you out of here, Ethan. Stay put. I'll be back.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. There's a cop right here. I'm pressing L2. He doesn't really have any thoughts, so this is one of those things we're going to have to figure out for ourselves. We can't just drag him through here. Let's see if there's anything in the other room that could maybe help us. I don't know. Okay, so the cop's gone back inside. The camera is off. I'm pressing L2. He still doesn't have any thoughts.
Gary, you can take a break. I'll keep an eye on him.
You sure? Actually, I was busting for a piss. If you need to adjust his handcuffs, the keys are on my desk.
Sweet! Okay, so he's out the way. Now what? What do? We can't just drag him through the office because everyone's clearly going to see us. There has to be something... There has to be something... There has to be some other way. Handcuffs? Handcuffs.
First, get rid of the cuffs.
So, okay, so there's no one in the room. We've turned the camera off. Maybe we have a key. Go get the key from the guy's desk. Which desk? Which desk? Walk me through it. Walk me through. So was it Perry's office or was it out in the open workspace? I think it might be in Perry's office. From the camera room, I guess? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, he said the keys on my... that could be useful. That could be useful. I don't see any keys here. It looks like we might have to disguise him as a Fed and then kind of move him out of the room. I don't see the keys to the handcuffs. But we've got a jacket. Maybe we should kind of bring him back the jacket and then try find the keys wherever they may be. I think they might be in his office, in the chief's office. I said the keys were mine. The guy. Which guy? Tell me which guy. Okay, let's give him this.
Ethan, put this on. You might be able to get by them without being noticed. Oh shit, the handcuffs. I forgot about that. Okay, hold tight.
Okay, so at least we kind of have some kind of a game plan. We've got the jacket ready. Let's go and find these keys. Person who told you to take a break. Person who you told to take a break. Okay. He needed to go for a leak, if I remember correctly. So where would that guy's desk be? Wasn't he just a random cop? It's definitely, I don't think, not in here. It's definitely, I think, not in here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do in here. Lol, a sweater but also needs a finger and no handcuffs. A sweater but also needs a finger and no handcuffs. I don't know what that means. Say it again, say it again. Handcuff keys, handcuff keys. Oh, there it is. I see the key. I see the key. Okay. We have the key. We have the key. Is he gonna notice that the key is missing? Why is the camera still on him? It makes me kind of nervous. I quite like the good cop, bad cop dynamic that they have, but I think tensions are kind of getting high between them. But let's unhook this guy from his handcuffs.
It. You're free. Here, put this on. They're having a break. If you're quick, you'll be able to slip out without being noticed. Head straight to the exit. Don't stop, don't talk, don't even think. Just walk.
I don't know what to say.
Just say you're gonna save your son. I hope I won't regret that.
Me too. Me too, dude. Me too. That's the look of spite that he's got in his eyes. Like he just did it because he totally didn't agree with the approach that what's his face had. And now it looks like we're switching back to Ethan. And we get the Wise Guy trophy.
Less than an hour ago, we heard from the police who have identified the man thought to be the origami killer. Ethan Mars, father of the kidnapped victim Sean Mars, is on the run and should be considered armed and dangerous. A police manhunt is now underway, and they hope that they will soon be able to announce the apprehension of this dangerous lunatic.
I brought some food. I didn't know what you like, so I brought some of everything. I hope that's okay.
I think this might be a good place to call it because we've kind of been over our limit today, just by a little bit. I was gonna call it a bit earlier, but it kind of just kept flowing, and the story was really good. So I think this might be a good place to call it. So I just want to say thank you for giving me a bite-sized chunk of your day, wherever, whenever you're watching this. If you've come in late, that's okay. You can catch the VOD on YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, know that I'm currently moving along the path towards 100 subscribers and getting my own custom URL. That way it's just kind of easier to find me. So I ask, would you kindly subscribe on YouTube? If you like what you saw, click me a thumbs up. If you're following me on Twitch, that means you've pressed a little heart to show me some love, and I appreciate you. And it makes my heart even happier when you turn on live notifications to keep us better connected. And lastly, if you use the Twitter, come and find me. I am Mo2x15. That's MAU 2x15 across all platforms. I'm grateful for your time today. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening or whatever it is in your time zone, and I look forward to you joining me again.